there was a large Free Palestine rally in Dearborn, Michigan yesterday. And a couple of clips. Well, here's the first clip before we get to the funny one. Some familiar slogans being chanted. Let's watch this.
Palestine will be free. Palestine louder. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. No justice. No free. No justice. No free. No justice. No free. No justice. No free. Free, free Palestine. I'm gonna hear that drum. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. They said, the American government said what happened last Saturday was unprovoked. We don't want to be violent. We are not violent people. We are full of love. But when you have 75 years of ethnic cleansing, 56 years of occupation, 15 years of a blockade, that means nothing is unprovoked in Palestine. They have to understand that's why we are frustrated here today.
Okay, so adopting, of course, the slogans and mantras of Black Lives Matter. And we know from experience with BLM that no justice, no peace is an explicit endorsement of violence, and it's a pledge to continue violence, particularly against innocent people. They're saying they don't want peace until all their demands are met. And that's what peace means, is do exactly what I want. That's the point of the chant. But we're just talking about leftists disconnected from reality, and there's no better example than, I think, this next clip from the same speaker. And here's what he says.
So don't let them get it twisted. This is not complicated. When you go to a Black Lives Matter rally, you see Palestinian flags. When you go to a white supremacy rally, you see Israeli flags. This is not complicated. When Zionists march down the street, they say death to Arabs. When we march down the street, we say free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. This is not difficult, everybody.
Okay, now, I'll admit, first of all, I don't know exactly what white supremacy rally he's talking about precisely. I haven't seen any rally that could even vaguely be described as a white supremacist rally recently, But if I did stumble across something that you could actually call a white supremacist rally, whatever that would be, I'm pretty certain there wouldn't be any Israeli flags there. In a world filled with uncertainties, you need to be prepared for any possibility. You need My Patriot Supply. My Patriot Supply is your trusted partner for emergency preparedness. Whether it's a natural disaster, a sudden emergency, or unforeseen circumstances, My Patriot Supply's high-quality food storage solutions ensure that you and your loved ones are always well-fed no matter what comes your way. Right now, My Patriot Supply is offering $25 off a 3-month food supply to help you stay prepared for anything. Go to preparewithwalsh.com and grab this special price before it ends. Your 3-month emergency food supply provides over 2,000 calories each day for optimal strength and energy in stressful situations. You can enjoy a wide variety of My Patriot Supply and can even customize your supply. They offer an ultimate breakfast kit, a mega protein kit with real meat, and even a gluten-free kit. Each meal is delicious and has a shelf life of 25 years. Don't wait for disaster to strike before taking action. Invest in your safety and well-being by securing your food storage today. Go to preparewithwalsh.com and save 25% off a 3-month supply. That's preparewithwalsh.com. Yes, you know, the white supremacists, those famous fans of the Jews. That's the one thing that ties all white supremacists together, is how much they love Jewish people. If there's anything that defines a white supremacist, it is his unbiding love for the Jews. You know, it's a great. And the white supremacists, that's the thing. I mean, you hear from the white supremacists all the time, and they're always going on and on and on about how we need to protect Israel. They won't shut up about it. It's the most important thing to them, is we got to protect Israel. I kind of wish I could hear the rest of this guy's speech just to hear what other super relatable scenarios he describes. You know what I love about going to vegan rallies? Is they always give out Outback Steakhouse coupons. That's my favorite thing about them. Just no part of that makes any sense at all until you realize, of course, that it doesn't appear to make sense, because if you're someone who lives in reality and you're a sane and reasonable person, and you hear that there are Israeli flags at a white supremacist rally, that doesn't make any sense to you. But then you realize that when he talks about white supremacists, what he means is just any white person who doesn't agree with him is a white supremacist, which is also the leftist definition of the term. Or maybe more broadly, any conservative. So he's talking about any rally that's politically conservative is white supremacist, and that's where you see the Israeli flags. Now, even that isn't true. I've never been to a white supremacist rally. I've been to plenty of conservative rallies and demonstrations. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody flying an Israeli flag at any demonstration I've been to in my life, but that is what he's referring to. Thanks for checking out this video. If you'd like to listen to my full podcast on the go, you can check out The Matt Walsh Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.